Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk, thinking right out here in the lab, in the wee hours of the morning. Well, I like it. Well, I do what I do for you. Today, I got a good lesson for you. I'm going to my next level concept where I'm going to answer some questions, hopefully help you out. So, let's go. Rather than 25 rules to live by, storytelling, story with a message. This is always in the story for life. I give life lessons. I got a good one for you today. Change gears a little bit. See how you like that. So I got something for you. All right, let's ride. Again, appreciate you tuning in. Numbers looking good. Always like that. Let's go. Right thinking mission. And yeah, I'm on it. Thank you. Is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment, knowing yourself a little bit better. Right thinking way of life through a mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my goal for all right thinkers to know themselves. That's why you follow me. I have something for you. Tune in. I got you. So the question now I'm going to ask you, do you know you? And this is a question you have to answer for yourself. And the question, know thyself. And one of these persons are you. When you figure you out, you know what you need to do to get you where you need to be. Let's go. Follow me. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard that. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. That's what I do for you. Stay tuned. I got you. A person who knows not and believe that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows, but knows not that they know, is asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock. I'm here to wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself. And to my eye, be true. I got a teacher that I follow, a mystic, my man Sadi Guru. And he give profound statements. He break everything down. And I listen to him, and a lot of his stuff is right on point. So I'm still want a lesson from my man. Right thinker, let's talk about why we suffer. I listen to his concepts and his views. He's pretty much on point, but I got my own. So let me tell you why I think we suffer. Because we are ignorant of our higher self, aka God. Those are the ones that I'd like to get to. Why? Because I want to enlighten them to God, and then they will know themselves and God, and they're in the suffering of being ignorant of their higher self. I got some more lessons. Let me get this lesson started because I'm trying to get you in line to do what I need to do. Hopefully help you out with a philosophical concept that coming from a different angle, so to speak. All right, start out with we suffer. Why? From being what? We suffer from being ignorant of our higher self, lack of self knowledge. I don't know what that is. But lack of self knowledge and spiritual discipline, you will suffer because of ignorance of those things. That's why I teach. That's why I give information to end the suffering of being ignorant of thyself, higher self. Same thing. Some of us suffer. Why? Because of what we desire. Our desires is you suffer because you desire, and our beliefs. And these things are all what? Self-serving. So you suffer because all you want to do is serve yourself. And through that, you will suffer. A lot of us suffer, watch this, from what? Our own actions that we don't learn from and repeat the same action. You touch the fire, it's hot. How many times you gotta keep touching the fire when it's hot? Some lessons you should learn the first time around. That guy went to prison one time for selling drugs. When he came out, I didn't do that no more. Change. If I suffered from being ignorant, from making a mistake, I'm gonna do the same thing over and over again. See, it don't make a difference who it is. Suffering is suffering. Every individual creates their own suffering. They can end it or they continue it. That's my point. Now, some of us suffer from, here's a good one, our addictions to things that ain't good for us. That's without spiritual discipline, you will suffer addictions to any and everything that you can't fight off because you are weak-minded and you're not spiritually disciplined. So you're going to fall victim to a whole lot of life mistakes until you get it right. I'm just trying to help you. That's what I'm here for. I do what I do for you. So end your own suffering by doing the things that's right for you. If it don't serve you, if it ain't good for you, why are you doing it? Now, I understand being young. That's my job now, to help you along the way. That's the point. Some of us suffer, watch this, because of our beliefs and what? Superstitions. Why? Because of lack of knowledge and the spiritual truth. So you believe when somebody tell you, you end up suffering. No Stevie Wonder say, when you believe in things that you don't understand, what's going to happen? You'll suffer. Why? Lack of knowledge ain't the way. They say superstition ain't the way. I say lack of knowledge because that's what it's really about. Just saying. I'm trying to get into my Google, man, where I can, say some profound stuff and sound smart. But no, I just do what I do. I teach my perspective, my concepts. But watch this. Now, another one. We suffer from being what? Ignorant of self knowledge. That's mental suffering. Mental anguish is being ignorant, not knowing something. Instead of doing what you need to do by going to get the information and find out, do your due diligence so that you can take care of the problem. You will continue to suffer because of your mental ignorance. When you're mentally ignorant, you will suffer making what? Bad decisions. Okay? And making do being ignorant. Some of us don't mind going through life, just constantly making mistakes. Oh man, my luck ain't good. Man, I don't know what. Bring on your own suffering. Again, mental anguish from being ignorant mentally. Right thinking philosophy will help you what? In the mental suffering. How? With self-knowledge and righteous lifestyle that you can adopt and use for yourself. That's how. Not knowing yourself. Here you go right here. Lack of knowledge, my people will be destroyed. And we are living that fact to this day. And I'm trying to help that out. Why? By helping us with knowledge. Giving you spiritual knowledge, giving you self-knowledge, aka spiritual truths that you can adopt and use and philosophically put into use for yourself and see that they work. You will suffer from identity ignorance, not knowing yourself. You are going to suffer. Somebody's going to control, manipulate you, and use you because you don't know you, your worth, your self-worth. No, that's going to be a problem for you, and that's called suffering. If you're ignorant of God, aka higher self, you will continue to suffer until you become knowledgeable of and change the program. Change your heart, change your mind, change your ways. We all do it. It's called transformation, higher consciousness, raising your level of expectancy of yourself to be your best self. Don't just settle for mediocrity. Greatness is what I strive for. Oh, are you going to be great? See? If you question that, you ain't even in the game. Let's go. Physical suffering. Let's talk about that. My man says two kinds of suffering, mental and physical. Mental, from not knowing, being ignorant. Physical, watch this, is not getting your butt up off the couch and doing something. Physical suffering is what? Not taking care of what? Your body. Here we go. Daily. If you don't have a daily regimen, working out physically, you're out of shape. Simple as that. If you're not in some kind of exercise, extracurricular activity to keep your body in some kind of shape, a body in motion stays in motion. My old man told me a lot of things. One thing that I can take to the bank, A little bit of something is better than a whole lot of nothing. So every day I do a little bit of something that benefits me. That's all I can tell you. So if you ain't doing that for yourself, how you think it's gonna happen? I work out every day. Why? To keep from suffering what? Physical body problems, okay? Where I'm in shape. A body in motion stays in motion. When I wasn't working out, the gut, the back hurt, everything, you moving, God, something's wrong. Yeah, you go out and do something, a physical exercise, next day your whole body said, man, what did I do? So I changed that format. I go to the gym every day. Quick lesson, quick story. My grandson was born. They had a party for him at the gym, so we are athletes. So I'm in the gym, I'm shooting the ball, just shooting the basketball. Man, I woke up the next morning, but my arm about to break. Everything hurt. I'm like, what the dude? You out of shape. You just shoot a basketball and your body. So I got busy. That was 5 years ago. I'm just saying. So when it happens, you gotta take responsibility. And I did that in 5 years. Now I'm in good shape. I can toss a ball. I can do whatever I want to do because the body is in shape. Let's get back up to my mountain. I can see my mountain family. I did that in a minute. All right, here you go. Get back to the lesson. But suffering, physical suffering, is if you're mentally in shape and you do what you need to do mentally. You're praying, you're meditating, you're doing the things you do. But if you ain't putting the body in mode, remember, mind, body, and soul have to be serviced. Right thinking philosophy teaches you need to do a physical routine on a daily basis to keep the body in shape. A little bit of something is better than a whole lot of nothing. I ask for you, for yourself, to do a little bit of something. I do it every day. I'm just saying, that's the right thinking way. Where we at? Okay. Now, your body had to be kept in good working condition for it not to suffer ailments and breakdowns. I'm 65 years old, man. This hurt, that hurt. Nothing hurts. I had a back problem. Worked UPS, man. They messed my back up. I teach yoga, but I don't practice the physical yoga. I teach the mental aspect of yoga. But one of my students said, my man, practice Tantra yoga, physical stretching. I listen, and guess what? I haven't had back pain in a few months now since I've been took that advice of stretching. Just a little extra, and it works. So I know, trust me. If somebody give you advice, they obviously tell you what they know. When I'm teaching, I'm telling you what I know. So I'm understanding that. So the advice he gave me, I didn't argue. I didn't nope. I just took it. And I let him know. Say, my man, when I say you heard me complaining about my back. So some advice is good. If it's coming from the person who know, take it. Why? They know what they're talking about. I tell you something, take it. I know what I'm talking about when it comes to spirituality. Trust me on that one. So, all right. If you're mentally in shape with knowledge, but no physical workout, you're going to suffer body pains, body aches. That's what that's about. Now, okay. Physical fitness is a must for long life. I'm at the gym. I'm 65. The people I hang out the gym with, they in their 80s. They laugh at me. I said, but if I don't start now, I won't get to be you are. They laugh. Say, oh, smart. I say, thank you. I know what I'm doing. I want to be that 80-year person in the gym. Why? Fat, obese, out of shape people, what? Don't live long lives. I ain't seen a 100-year-old fat, out of shape person yet. I'm just saying. Now, but if you're suffering from being overweight, you can do something about it. Diet and end the suffering by taking care of what's causing you to suffer. Huh? Quick, another lesson. I go to doc, it hurt when I do this. Doc say, don't do that. If something hurts you to do, you should not do it. If something harms you to do, you should not do it. That's just common sense. That's not brain surgery. That's why you suffer. See, suffer is when you don't do the things that you need to do for you. You will suffer. That's on you. Again, you end, watch this. So you end suffering by what? Gaining self-knowledge and living by it. That's how you end your mental suffering by what? Knowing thyself. Study to prove this, show yourself approved, live right, do right, and that end that suffering. I know that. Trust me on that one again. Watch this. With self-knowledge, you will live righteous, you will eat right, you will treat people right, and you will be blessed for living that lifestyle. That will end the suffering of bad luck. Well, ain't nothing going good for me. Change it. Luck is the residue of hard work and opportunity. I used to suffer, watch this, from fetters in my life also, until when I got spiritually enlightened. I had my change of life, my epiphany, my talk with my higher self, God. Been a whole different lifestyle ever since. So why would I not do what works for me? And if it's working for me, why would I not help others? It can work for them too, aka right thinking philosophy. Bam. First of all, righteous living daily will put an end to your daily sufferings. Why? Because if you're doing the right thing on a day-to-day basis, that ends the suffering of fetters that you cause on yourself by being ignorant and doing the wrong things. Do the right thing and you will be rewarded. Trust me. I no longer suffer from physical ailments or mental illness. Why? Because I have self-knowledge. I'm doing the things I need to do. I'm servicing my mind, body, and spirit. That ends all those sufferings from different angles and different concepts. And they work. Being happy with yourself, being at peace and content with who you are. That all comes from you. I'm there. I don't know how I even got here. Don't have a clue. But man, this is a good place to be. So I'm trying to help others get there for themselves. Okay? Follow me. I got you. Knowledge of self and daily physical workout will end your suffering mentally and physically. That's right thing. The philosophy's goal to end your suffering that you can do for yourself. Watch this. You can end you can end your suffering by what? Starting a workout routine when daily. This is my workout. Giving you this information before I do what I do, giving you information that you can use to better yourself. That's what I do for you daily. Okay, I don't take days off. Nope. Plan ahead. Trust me, I got you on my mind. Now, personally, I keep my body in good shape by following my dad's life device. Every day, a little bit of something. Trust me. Back in the day, a spoonful of sugar make the medicine go down, an apple a day, whatever you're doing. But if you're doing it daily, it should work for you. That means you set a routine, prayer, meditate, and work out, and you live right. That's a recipe for what? Happiness and ending of your suffering from mental and physical anguish that you cause on yourself. Let me wrap this up again. I appreciate you tuning in. All right, now I was told and shown that a little bit of knowledge is better than a whole lot of ignorance. That's one of my that's personal. Came up with that on my own. I said I was told. No, I made that up. Okay. All right, here you go. Physical fitness is a priority. Trust me on this one. If you're not physically fit and you are a wise person and you have wisdom and knowledge and understanding, but you're not physically fit, how wise and smart are you for real? Because that's part of the package. Yoga practice, there we go, that's what right there in philosophy is an excellent way to what end both mental and physical suffering also. Told you I practice yoga mentally and that keeps the suffering away. Now I'm working on my back physically. That keeps the pain away. I'm good. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. It works. Last one, again, I appreciate it. I no longer suffer from back pain since using my yoga stretching technique exercise when daily. Appreciate you, Ray. Thank you. And I hope you got a lesson. Learn how to end your suffering. Hope this helped you do that. I got some more. I'll be back.